After spending 7 days elk hunting in the Pacific Northwest, where it has not stopped raining the whole 7 days, sometimes you need a mental break. That's when you gotta turn to road elk hunting. So follow us on over up to the F-150 truck stand as we embark on a journey for road elk.
Ever elusive road elk. Gotta make sure you pack a spare tire. You never know when you're gonna need it.
Alright, we're all loaded in the truck, looking for some road elk. See if we can make it happen. There are a lot of elk in this area, and many years have I driven right up on them, so it can easily happen. It's been raining all day. We got the whole kids here and Allie too back there in the corner, and we are all having lots and lots and lots of fun. So hopefully we'll see some elk. Alright, road elk, tip number 1. When it's raining outside and you don't want to get your window switches wet, put a towel over it. Like that. That's elk road hunting tip number 1. Here we go. Now we have elk hunting tip, road hunting tip number 2. When you're road hunting and you start getting cold, you might as well just reach over and hit this button right here and roll that window up. That will definitely help get you warm while you're out road elk hunting.
Also works for mosquitoes.
All right, now we have road elk hunting tip number 3. If you're riding and your back is starting to get a little too stiff, that same towel you use for road elk hunting tip number 1 can be tucked right behind your lumbar. Ah, relief.
Road hunting tip number 4. Have plenty of snacks.
Plenty of snacks.
Road hunting tip number 5. When you have to pee, pack a cup. This ain't gonna do it. That's more like it.
Substandard to road elk hunting tip number 5. Make sure you do actually have a place to stop and go pee.
Go for it, bud. Crew cabs are a great option. Get you one.
Okay, remember, our road elk hunting tips don't always just apply to elk. Any four-legged brown creature that you would like to road hunt applies. You can put this to deer, probably even coyote or whatever else. Grouse for sure. Definitely grouse in the Pacific Northwest. Squirrels, they like to cross the road.
Bunny rabbits.
Rabbits. There's many different things you can apply these to. So, I mean, it's not just road elk hunting. And so just keep that in mind. Road elk hunting tip number 6. When you're driving and you actually need your more passenger room because you can't put your bow in your passenger seat, if you go string down, arrows in, you can fit your whole bow right next to the door. Been doing that one for many years. Road elk tip number 7. If you're heading out on your hunting trip and you think that you might need new tires, you do. You should probably buy them because most likely they're gonna go flat. Road elk hunting tip number 8. When you finally do see an elk, don't yell, "Elk!" because they'll probably hear you, especially if you have the window down.
And if you're riding with children, instruct them to do the same. After you've been camping for about a week, you're eating that really good camping food, bacon, potatoes, lots of cheese. Everything tastes like Mexican food. Well, when you're done, you're gonna have gas. To make your road hunting trip more fun, roll the windows up and lock it. You'll have a blast.
All right, I hope you've enjoyed our road elk hunting tips. If you have any suggestions for elk hunting, road hunting tip number 10, would you please post a comment for suggestions? I would love to know your suggestions as I'm trying to better my road elk hunting memoirs.
I hope you enjoyed our elk road hunting tips, and thanks for coming along for the ride in my F-150 truck stand. Thanks for riding along,
See you next week.
and hope you enjoyed and learned some tips.
Look here, you'll see a couple of older F-150 truck stands. If you take care of them, they'll take care of you.